Hi dear students, dear friends, welcome to Gallant IAS, and this is our Let's Score 120 Plus in Prelim series. Here our objective is to solve maximum number of UPSC standard potential questions so that you can cross the cutoff. And now around I think 83 days are left for your prelims examination. So daily you spend 10 hours or 12 quality hours for your preparation. Your daily preparation can be divided like 2.5, I mean 2.5 hours a slot. You can allot for at least 3 core subjects. Okay. And you at least minimum I am saying 2 hours like a test, a full test you have to take every day. Then 1.5 hour you have to spend on your current affairs. Then at least 1 hour you have to spend on your CSAT. It depends on, if you are okay with the CSAT then no issues, but it is always nice to have a daily practice of CSAT also. Okay, so because CSAT nowadays it is not that much easy, even though it is qualifying paper, it is not that much easy to finish the questions in a time bound manner. So practice is always very important for CSAT. So 3 subjects, daily 3 core subjects. You divide your daily 10 hours or 12 hours routine into 3 slots. 3 slots for covering 3 subjects. Okay, each slot duration is 2.5 hours or 3 hours duration. That way you can take 3 slots to cover 3 subjects, revise 3 subjects, core subjects every day. Then take at least 1 full test every day. Then 1.5 hour minimum you have to spend on your current affairs. Subject wise current affairs you will be covering along with those core subjects. Then 1 hour you spend for CSAT. So this is what I said is daily you can divide your 12 hours or 10 hours into this way. This is not compulsory for all of you. Whatever the daily routine you are following, just to stick on to it, just to do it. Make sure that before this prelims examination you should have a good number of revision of subjects and you should have a good number of practice of questions and mock test. Now this is mastering history. Karachi session of 1931 is significant because so Congress sessions are important for you. Okay, Congress sessions are important for you. You have to focus on the historical resolutions passed. Historical resolutions passed in each Congress session, or maybe presidents of Congress session. Okay, then historical resolutions passed to president of Congress sessions and major events related to various Congress sessions. Okay, so those things are important for you. Karachi session of 1931 is significant. Why it is significant? Why it is significant? Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was the president of that session, and Karachi session is significant because let me tell you, this Delhi Pact or this Gandhi-Irvine Pact was endorsed, it was supported, it was approved by this Karachi session of the Congress. Purna Swaraj resolution is repeated. Purna Swaraj adopted in Lahore session 1929 and it is repeated here. Again this martyrdom of these great warriors, revolutionaries, that is admired here. Okay, so all the way this Karachi session is important, and also this is important for passing of 2 resolutions. One is on fundamental rights, one is on national economic planning or national economic program. Okay, so that way the Karachi session is important. Decided to launch a CDM, that is already decided in Lahore session 1929. Anointed Jawaharlal Nehru as the future Prime Minister of India, never. Of the introduction of idea of planning committee that is going to Haripura session 1938. Okay, then passed a resolution on fundamental rights and economic policy or national economic program. So that is true. D is your answer. It passed a resolution on fundamental rights and national economic policy. That is the answer of your question. Karachi session is significant because of D out of the given choices. Now, which of the following were or was the features of the civil disobedience movement? Which of the following was or were the features of the Civil disobedience movement. Gandhi started it by conducting the historic Kanpur Salt March. It was marked by defiance of salt laws and forest laws across the nation. Darshana Satyagraha was part of the civil disobedience movement. 3 statements are given. The question is, the features of the civil disobedience movement. Gandhiji started it by conducting historic Kanpur Salt March. Kanpur is a landlocked region and Salt March is conducted in the coastal area. Am I right? Dandi March. We know that was Dandi March. Gandhiji started CDM by conducting this historic Dandi March. It was marked by defiance of salt laws and forest laws across the nation. One of the main feature of CDM was, it was marked by the defiance of salt laws and forest laws across the nation. Darshana Satyagraha, which is in Gujarat, it was part of the civil disobedience movement. That is also true, which is by Sarojini Naidu and Tyabji kind of leaders who are there. Yes, this Darshana salt works factory was raided. Okay, so CDM is very important. Civil disobedience is very important. Why this is important? Why civil disobedience is important? Because it was, civil disobedience movement. It was an agitation. It was satyagraha against British black laws. Okay, British black laws or British inhuman laws. Okay, it was violation of the British black laws, British inhuman laws. Salt law, you imagine, salt can be easily manufactured by the people of the coastal areas. By evaporating the sea water, anybody can make the salt. Okay, but British imposed a restriction over that. British said, you should buy the salt, you should pay for that salt. Even the coastal people also cannot manufacture or consume salt from the coastal areas. They have to buy it from the British. Okay, and salt is very important for all your chutney, sambar, whatever. Okay, it's very important item for every household. So CDM was started by conducting that historic Dandi Salt March in which Gandhiji illegally manufactured salt. Then also it was characterized by defiance of salt laws and forest laws across nation. Darshana Salt Satyagraha was also part of civil disobedience movement. So in this way, UPSC can simply change some words and may confuse you. Here your answer has to be 2 and 3 only. Moving on to next question, Lord Lillingtgau's tenure marked what? Viceroys and major events during the tenure is important for you. Lord Lillingtgau's tenure marked formation of Congress ministries in majority of the provinces, Cripps mission offering dominion status to India and its rejection by the Congress. See, formation of Congress ministries in majority of the provinces, Cripps mission offering dominion status to India and its rejection by the Congress. For which you should know what was the tenure of this Lord Lillingtgau. Lord Lillingtgau was from 1936 to 1944. 1936 to 1944, and the major events during his time, obviously, formation of Congress ministries, formation of Congress ministries, formation of this forward bloc, okay, that was during his time by Subhash Chandra Bose, resignation of Congress ministries, resignation of Congress ministries, then Lahore resolution of this All India Muslim League, okay, Lahore resolution and demand for creation of a separate Pakistan, then arrival of the Cripps mission, then also the Quit India movement, launch of this Quit India movement. All these are some popular events during the time of this Lillingtgau. Now the question is, formation of Congress ministries in majority of the provinces. Exactly, it was in Congress ministries formed in 1937. So that is correct. Cripps mission offering dominion status to India and its rejection by the Congress, that also happened during this Lillingtgau's tenure. Both 1 and 2 is your answer. Indian ministries in all provinces resigned in the year 1939. Why? Why they resigned? Wavell Plan ignored a dominion status for India. Left-wing leaders of Congress formed a Socialist Congress party. India was declared a party to this World War II without the consent of provincial governments. Formation of interim government was accepted by all party conference. Why all Congress ministries resigned in 1939? Because you see, after this Government of India Act in 1935 granted provincial autonomy and these Indians formed ministries, governments in many provinces, but without the consent of these elected Indian ministries or Indian ministers, Indian governments, Lillingtgau announced India's participation in World War II without Indians' permission. That was the main reason why the Congress ministries resigned in 1939. Okay. So this is the way, try to cover maximum number of questions. Even if it is previous year's questions, doesn't matter, solve it again and again. Especially history, there is always a chance of repeating the questions, the old wine in the new bottle, okay, repeating of the questions. So just practice it. Subscribe our channel and press the bell button for more notifications, for more videos, and comment and share, and whatever your valuable feedback, leave in the comment box. All the best. Thank you.